Hello, my name is Alexander Martin, and I am doing my competitive analysis on Elden Ring's evading feature. Elden Ring's evading feature, otherwise known as their roll or backstep feature, is very similar to their past games. The rolling feature is used during combat and is one, if not the biggest, core mechanic the player will use. Rolling in this game gives the player a thing called iframes, aka invincibility frames. This is what allows the player to evade right before an enemy swing to not get hit by that swing. One of the major attributes of rolling and of the general game is the weight system. If the player uses too heavy of equipment, they will be heavier, resulting in different types of rolls and movement. If he uses lighter equipment, they'll be lighter. Now that we know what the rolling feature in this game is, let's go ahead and get into the metrics. One of the biggest metrics I wanted to get was the distance that the player can roll. I got this measurement from looking at in-game objects, mainly this wall. If you look at the wall closely, you can see that it's divided into blocks. Each block is 1 unit because it's roughly the same size as the player. I would like to add that if the player wants to backstep, they must hit the evade button without any directional input. The three main feedbacks communicating to the player that they are rolling are the audio, dust particles, and controller vibration. As the player's equip load gets heavier, these feedbacks will change. We will start with the light rolling. Right now, I am fighting an enemy with a light equip load. This is one of the easiest ways to dodge due to the speed and distance the player can travel. If we look at comparison footage, the light roll is the fastest and most versatile roll. While light rolling, the player will go slightly further than the other methods, but the main difference is the time it takes for that roll. The distance the player rolls with a light equip load is roughly 6.5 units. Now let's continue and talk about the medium equip load roll. The fight right now is with a medium equip load. You can barely see a difference between this roll and the light roll. With a medium equip load, the player goes around 6 units, only half a unit less than the light roll, and rolls slightly slower. The difference in speed is barely noticeable until you slow the clips down and show them side by side. So the main difference between the medium and the light roll is the speed and distance, but they're almost identical. The fight you're watching right now is the hardest out of all of them I had to do. I know in this fight I'm not actually trying to kill the guy, but just to dodge his attacks with this heavy roll was really hard. I ended up dying pretty quickly. With this heavy roll, the player only travels 5.5 units, which we can see is only half a unit less than the medium roll. This is the trend that we also see with the medium roll to the light roll. The biggest difference between this roll and the last ones are the time it takes to finish rolling. As you can see right now, it is way longer than the other two. The time it takes for the heavy roll to finish is almost double the amount of the medium and fast rolls. So, all in all, that light and medium roll is way better than the heavy roll. Yes, you could have more armor and take less damage, but you'll be getting hit way more often. I think you'll be getting hit more often because the iframes in the heavy roll are less than the light and medium rolls. Additionally, each roll drains the same amount of stamina. So that concludes my competitive analysis of Elden Ring's evading mechanic. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.